You work hard, you pay your bills, you do everything right, but somehow, you're still stuck. Ever feel like no matter how much you earn, it's never enough? Like you're running on a treadmill, working harder and harder just to stay in the same place? You're not alone. And it's not your fault. The truth is, the middle class, the backbone of society, is disappearing. Fast. Your parents could afford a house, a car, and a comfortable life on one income. Today, you need 2 jobs just to survive, 2 incomes just to keep your head above water. So what happened? How did we get here? That's what we're going to uncover today. In this video, we're going to dive deep into why the middle class is shrinking, how the system is designed to keep you trapped, and most importantly, what you can do about it. Because you deserve more than just surviving. You deserve to thrive. Let's face it, the system is not broken. It's designed this way. It's designed to benefit those at the top, while everyone else struggles to keep up. Think about it. Inflation keeps rising year after year. Gas, groceries, rent, it all costs more. But your salary? It stays the same. Or worse, it barely budges. It's a recipe for disaster. The rich? They're not affected by this the same way. They own assets, stocks, real estate, businesses that rise in value with inflation. Their money makes money. The middle class? They're stuck trading their time for a paycheck that buys less and less every year. In 1980, the average house cost about 3 times a person's yearly salary. Today, it's 8 times your salary. 8 times. Healthcare costs are through the roof. Education costs are astronomical. Even the price of food has skyrocketed. But your paycheck? It's not growing to match it. This is the reality of the shrinking middle class. It's not about laziness or not working hard enough. It's about a system that's rigged against you. Ever feel like you're just working to pay bills? Like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of debt and expenses? That's because you are. The middle class is trapped in a system designed to keep you there. Think about it. You work hard all month, and then that paycheck finally hits your account. You feel a moment of relief, but it's short-lived. Because then what happens? Taxes eat a huge chunk right off the top. Then it's rent or mortgage payments, car payments, credit card bills, student loans. By the time you've covered the essentials, there's barely anything left. And that's the trap. Banks and credit card companies push debt on you, promising instant gratification and a lifestyle you can't really afford. The government takes its share, often more from hard-working employees than from billionaires who can use loopholes to avoid paying their fair share. And inflation? It silently eats away at whatever's left of your purchasing power. It's a vicious cycle. You work, you earn, you spend, and then you're right back where you started. It's a system designed to keep you surviving, not thriving. Let's break it down with a simple example. Say you earn a decent salary of $50,000 a year. After taxes, you might only take home $35,000. Then factor in rent, which could easily be $20,000 a year or more depending on where you live. Add in groceries, utilities, transportation, and other essential expenses, and you're left with almost nothing. And that's if you're lucky enough to not have any debt. But the reality is, most middle-class Americans are saddled with credit card debt, student loans, car loans, the list goes on. So, what happens when there's not enough to cover the bills? You rack up more debt, and the cycle continues. This is why no matter how much you earn, it never feels like enough, because the system is designed to keep you trapped. Chapter 3. Here's the thing. The rich don't play by the same rules. They don't work harder, they work smarter. They understand that the key to building wealth isn't just about earning more money, it's about what you do with the money you earn. While the middle class is stuck in the cycle of trading time for money, the rich focus on building assets. They invest in things that generate income, even while they sleep. They understand that true wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep and how hard that money works for you. Think about it. The middle class is taught to save their money in a bank account. But with interest rates so low, your savings barely keep up with inflation. You might as well be stuffing your money under the mattress. The rich, on the other hand, invest their money in assets like stocks, real estate, and businesses. They understand that these assets have the potential to appreciate in value over time, outpacing inflation and generating real wealth. Let's look at a simple example. Let's say you save $1,000 a month in a high-yield savings account, which is pretty ambitious for most people. After 10 years, you'll have saved $120,000. Not bad, right? But here's the catch. Inflation will have eaten away at the value of your savings. That $120,000 won't have the same purchasing power as it does today. In fact, it might only be worth half as much thanks to inflation. Now let's say you invested that same $1,000 a month in a diversified portfolio of stocks, earning an average annual return of 8%. After 10 years, you'd have over $200,000. That's the power of compound interest and investing in assets that appreciate over time. The rich understand this fundamental difference between saving and investing. They know that saving alone won't make you wealthy. You need to put your money to work for you, investing in assets that have the potential to grow your wealth over time. Chapter 4. So how do you escape the middle-class trap? How do you break free from the cycle of debt and financial struggle? It's not about working more hours or getting a slightly higher-paying job. It's about changing your mindset and adopting the strategies that the wealthy use to build and maintain their wealth. Step 1 is to stop relying on one source of income. Your job is not security, it's a trap. In today's economy, job security is an illusion. Companies can lay you off at a moment's notice. That's why it's crucial to create multiple streams of income. Start a side hustle, freelance on the side, build an online business, or invest in income-generating assets like dividend-paying stocks or rental properties. The more income streams you have, the more resilient you are to economic downturns and unexpected events. Step 2 is to invest, don't just save. As we discussed earlier, saving alone won't make you wealthy. Inflation will eat away at your savings over time. You need to invest your money in assets that have the potential to grow faster than inflation. Start small. You don't need a lot of money to get started investing. There are plenty of micro-investing apps that allow you to invest your spare change. As you learn more and become more comfortable, you can gradually increase your investment amounts. Step 3 is to own assets, not liabilities. Most people spend their money on things that lose value over time: cars, clothes, gadgets. The rich, on the other hand, focus on acquiring assets, things that put money in their pockets. Ask yourself before every purchase, is this a liability or an asset? Is this going to make me richer or poorer in the long run? Shift your mindset from consumerism to investing and you'll be amazed at how quickly your financial situation can change. Chapter 5. The middle class is disappearing, that's the harsh reality. But it doesn't have to be your reality. You have a choice. You can choose to be a victim of the system, or you can choose to adapt, evolve, and thrive. The system is designed to keep you working for money, but if you learn the rules of wealth, money will work for you. It's time to take control of your financial future. It's time to stop trading your time for money and start building true wealth. Start small. Take it one step at a time. Increase your income, even if it's just a little bit at first. Invest that extra income in assets that will grow over time. Avoid bad debt like the plague. Live below your means, even if it means making some sacrifices in the short term. The world is changing, but you don't have to be a victim of it. You can be in control. You can create a better future for yourself and your family. It all starts with making the decision to take control of your financial destiny. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you learn about personal finance, investing, and building wealth, the better equipped you'll be to navigate the challenges ahead. There are countless resources available to you: books, podcasts, YouTube channels like mine, dedicated to helping you achieve financial freedom. Don't wait for someone to rescue you. No one is coming to save the middle class. It's up to you to take action. It's up to you to create the life you want and deserve. The choice is yours: survive or thrive. You can continue down the path of the shrinking middle class, struggling to make ends meet and living paycheck to paycheck, or you can choose to take control of your financial future, build wealth, and achieve true financial freedom. It's not going to be easy. It will take hard work, dedication, and a willingness to learn and adapt. But I promise you, it will be worth it. The feeling of financial security, of knowing that you're in control of your destiny, is priceless. So what are you waiting for? Make the change today. Start small, stay consistent, and never stop learning. The future of your finances is in your hands.